Alright, so there's this video that came up on my TikTok For You page, and I didn't really care for it at first, but I think just as a natural instinct, I went to the comments straight away, and oh boy, was I met with some angry women. So this video here was made by a woman who cooked iftar for her brother and his friends. If you don't know what iftar is, it's when Muslims break their fast. It's currently Ramadan, so there's a whole bunch of Muslims fasting. Anyways, it seems that this video has triggered a bunch of people. I've looked through the whole video, and all she does is basically talk about what she's making, what kind of ingredients are being used, all that kind of jazz. Right at the end though, she says that she finally got to eat when all the boys left.
I got to finally eat when all the boys left, and I tried this and it turned out amazing.
And one comment does address this, but I'll get into that later. Now, there's a lot of people in the comment section that are absolutely flabbergasted at the idea that a sister would cook for her brother willingly. And you know what? They got a point. What kind of dysfunctional family does that? I mean, it just makes me sick. But if you have a few brain cells lying around, unlike me, and you were to think that this video is problematic, then maybe you would go to this person's profile and scroll down a bit. Lo and behold, 90% of the videos are cooking videos.
Oh my god! I can't believe this!
You know what? You don't even have to scroll down. The first fucking word on a bio is food. You can't make this shit up. Knowing this, what do you think's more likely? That she was forced into doing this?
Get that fucking cooker on.
Or that she had a say in it? Because I think these comments insinuate that it's some fucked up shit that she had to have been pressured into doing, and you can tell they're saying it in the most condescending way. So he invites people over, but it's you, the one cooking. He must cook too. She's even giving a demand. Fuck, she's kind of scary. You made for his friends? Why didn't the brother make food for his friends? And like this fucking old school smiley face. Will he prepare the whole iftar if you invite your friends? Did he help? They act like this woman has no agency over herself, which is ironic because it seems like that's what they're trying to fight against. But maybe they're onto something. All women are good for is cooking and cleaning. Am I right, guys? I think there's two reasons for why people are so triggered at this video. One is that they're traumatized. This comment, for example, I'm curious whether your brother asked you and your mom beforehand if he can invite his friends, or he just expected you to cook for them. And then she replies saying, of course he asked. Now, I feel like if this is the first thing that you think of commenting after seeing this kind of video, right, all she's really doing, like, she hasn't said anything, like I said, except for the thing at the end of the video, but I will get to that. All she's done is just cooked, alright? She just cooked a bunch of food for her brother and his friends. To then make a comment like this, you had to have had some kind of bad experiences, right, that surely have traumatized you, because I don't see why else you would think of commenting something like this. Like I showed you, there's comments like this: why didn't your brother help cook? And I'll give a pass to the comments that posted this 3 days ago, because this video was also posted 3 days ago, but this was 2 days ago, okay? When they say this kind of shit, they're expecting like someone that's of age, you know what I'm saying, over 18, an adult. But if you check the video that she posted after this, which was uploaded 2 days ago, you'll see that she says, my little brother whenever I cook for guests. I might be blind or something, but that looks like a child to me. If we're being real here, this guy would be a liability in the kitchen. There's really no point trying to get him to cook. So all those comments talking about, oh, what is he gonna cook iftar for you and your friends if you invite them over? It's not happening. Also, the whole you know, like paying for it financially, all the food, all the ingredients, that's also out the window. He can't get a job. To be fair, he could help with the cleaning up. That is a point I agree with, so I'll give him that. Alright, the other reason why I think people are so triggered is highlighted in this comment. This is really sweet of you. Just hope he doesn't expect his wife to do this though. If you know anything about the South Asian / Muslim community on social media, there's one topic that they just can't keep their filthy hands off of, and it's fucking marriage. The amount of times they mention marriage, weddings, no. Asians always do too much when it comes to weddings, man. They spend so much money on bullshit. I think for every nice car that gets hired, another person votes reform. And I don't really blame them. I'd expect that some of these people would list one of their hobbies as weddings, you know, how much they fucking bang on about it. And that don't even make sense, unless you're a wedding photographer or some shit. But for the sake of the argument, let's say it does count as an interest. Believe it or not, you're still allowed to have more than one interest. Going back to the point, I get where they're coming from, that some men will then have their expectations set for stuff like this, and not everyone is willing to do stuff like this. But it reminds me of the same women that would say all men are trash. Bruh, if all the men you've dealt with are trash, then it sounds like a you problem. Also, this scary bitch who gave the command, he must cook too, is a fucking retard. Someone replies, her brother is literally a child. How do you know? Go through her profile, look at the next video. Same shit I was saying. Then she replies, what kind of child eats that much food? Lol, my bad if he is a kid. I got the impression he was a grown man. Maybe don't make assumptions, you stupid idiot. Still, if he is kid, why not make him engage with the hosting and give him something to do? So he learns this is not women's duty, but the host duty, and he is also hosting. Alright, first off, she's basing this off an assumption. We don't know every single aspect of whatever the hell happened. He could have had some role in hosting. It's his friend, so I'm assuming that he probably got him seated, you know, at the very least. But this is my point, it's like, you're just basing this all off whatever the hell you tore up in your head. You know what I'm saying? This is imaginary scenarios that you're cooking up right now. Second off, she talks about what kind of child eats that much food, right? Lol, my bad if he is a kid. It's not if he is a kid. He is a kid. You can check the video. You do like why are you so fucking stubborn about this? If you go to the end of the video, right, which I was on about before, you can see. Okay, this is the same thing that you can see at the beginning, right? She's, I don't know. She put like what are they, milk cakes? I don't know what the hell this shit is. I wouldn't even say it's basically half, and. You gotta think, it's her brother, his friends as well. They only ate half of this. So you can imagine they probably had some other bits of stuff, but they definitely didn't finish all this stuff. So what's your point with what child eats that much food? You just made another assumption. You idiot. And the worst part is, that assumption can be proven false in this same video. You don't even have to go on another video. This is right at the end of the video. There's also multiple comments by this schizo person, Maz. And funnily enough, she has a fried egg emoji next to her name. The reason I'm saying she's schizo is because she just keeps spamming comments. It was in a bunch of replies. I tried looking for them, but she just keeps saying, oh, she's deleted my comments, whatever, right? Right, okay, there's this comment. What about the brother? What did he do? Tell me he helped clean up dishes. Or was that shared between your mother and you? Now, I actually think this is a valid point. If I was able to cook at this level, I would definitely get whoever I'm doing this for to pitch in a little. Maybe something like cleaning up or paying for some of the stuff. Like these guys. I don't even like my family, okay? I think that's really the problem. That's the issue. These guys must hate their family. They must hate their siblings. They can never do anything for them without expecting anything in return. And to be fair, I'm also one and the same. But at least I'm not complaining, you know what I'm saying? At least I'm not getting triggered by this shit. Who gives a fuck about this? Seriously, who actually gives a fuck? If it's her fucking choice. If she wants to cook for her family, she can. If she wants to cook for her brother and his friends, she can. Even if he was a grown man. Who gives a flying toss? Finally going back to her saying that she ate after everyone left. This comment addresses it. I got to find it even all the boys left. I don't even know what to describe this emoji as. Is that a mustache? She replied to this comment, but I'm gonna be real. I read this comment a few times and my brain is just too small to understand what she said. I meant everything. I ate food, but some things are baked in a tray and I don't like to try it, so I try them after I get what she's saying, but I also don't. I don't know why. She just worded it really weirdly. Anyways, this comment says, in our culture and Islam, guests are honored first. She clearly ate last by choice. And she's liked this comment, okay, liked by creator, which means that she agrees with this, so she obviously ate last by choice. Now if this was me, I'm taking whatever I want, you know what I'm saying? I made this shit, I deserve it, but she didn't do that. It was her choice. Do I think it's kind of messed up? Yeah, but again, it's her choice. She didn't have a problem with it. I guess it's more of a presentation thing maybe. You know, I've cooked some food before, I get it. One time I made some spicy ramen noodles. Put a cheeky fried egg on top. There was no way I was gonna dig in before taking a pic. I was proud of myself. I felt like flipping Gordon Ramsay, if he was born in Bangladesh.
If that's beef, then hey, I was born in Bangladesh.
That's pretty much it for the video. If I had to give a verdict for all the people that were offended by this TikTok, then I'd say that they're greatly retarded and that they hate their families. Let me know what you guys think though. You agree? Disagree? Put it down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe, and yeah, see y'all later.